In the otherworldly nation of Italia, some regions believe that mushrooms are linked to witches' magic. As a result, a portion of the population refuses to eat them. Ian reminded the owner not to serve dishes that kept mushrooms in their original form. Faced with a large crate of shiitake mushrooms, no one quite knew what to do with them. Fortunately, the two guests at the counter had no issue with eating mushrooms, so they decided to help reduce the surplus as much as possible. The owner got busy in the kitchen, while Lena brought the two guests ice-cold beer. The first dish to arrive was Spanish-style garlic mushrooms, served with toasted bread in place of the traditional baguette. Dipped into the garlicky oil, the toast absorbed the olive oil completely, and the moment it touched the tongue, a wave of rich aroma spread through the mouth. Ian finished the bread in no time and asked for more, but the owner suggested trying some of the other dishes first. Next came a spicy pasta with mushrooms. Each strand of pasta was coated in olive oil. Though simple in appearance, the flavors were surprisingly bold and full. That evening, Ian's friend Carl arrived at the izakaya. Although he was the son of a chef, he had never tasted tempura before. Paired with a beer known as Hayasoka Draft, the greasiness of the tempura seemed to vanish instantly. The owner was slicing sashimi, and Carl watched in admiration at his knife skills. He then noticed the owner shaving thin strips of burdock root with the same knife, an ingredient that didn't exist at all in the other world. Carl assumed the owner was simply chopping up tree roots and tossing them into hot oil. He speared a piece with his fork, and to his surprise, it was astonishingly crisp. The addition of finely chopped carrots made the flavor even more appealing. It still hadn't quite sunk in for Carl that burdock was actually an edible ingredient. He thought that anyone who could turn something like tree roots into food this delicious must have endured many hardships in life. Next, Carl asked for something more like a stew. On the stove, the owner had a pot of dotyaki beef tendon simmered slowly in a rich sauce. To Carl, beef tendon was something that could never be tasty, something usually discarded without a second thought. Yet the deep, savory aroma rising from the pot was intensely appetizing. Once he tasted it, the meat was incredibly tender. The thick, glossy sauce, rich in flavor, had thoroughly penetrated the tendon. It was a perfect match. This pot of beef tendon had been simmered for a full 3 days. Through the owner's cooking, Carl finally understood that a true chef's role is to respect each ingredient, bringing out its best flavor while ensuring nothing goes to waste.